Hi, I'm Connie Long.
And I'm Harry Weezer. We're here at the Environmental Protection Agency to cover a late-breaking story. 8 of the world's worst air pollutants are picketing the EPA to protest clean air legislation.
In tonight's special report, we'll give you the scoop on where these pollutants come from and the ways they can hurt people and other living things.
Our first interview is with the particulates.
Dust, soot, and grime. Pollution's not a crime. Soot, grime, and dust, the EPA's unjust.
You must be the particulates.
Yeah, I'm soot, grime, and dust.
You guys are those tiny bits of pollution that make the air look really dirty.
Yeah, some of us started during construction, mining, and farming. But most of us get in the air when stuff is burned, like gasoline in cars and trucks, or coal in a power plant, even when the wood-burning stove. And I just love to get in your eyes and make them itch and make your throat hurt. Well, I got to bounce. I got to Jones on over to the picket line.
Let's introduce the folks at home to our next pollutant, carbon monoxide. Hey, where did he go? Oh, there you are, pretty sneaky with carbon monoxide.
Yeah, sneaking up on people is what I do best. I get in the air when cars and trucks burn fuel inefficiently. You can't see or smell me.
And then how can we tell when you're around?
You'll find out when you breathe me in. I can give you a bad headache and make you really tired.
Oh, I see what you mean. Thanks for talking on carbon monoxide.
Yep.
Next, we'd like you to meet some of the most dangerous air pollutants, the toxins.
You toxins are made up of all kinds of poisons. How do you get in the air?
Hey man, we come from just about everywhere. Chemical plants, dry cleaners, oil refineries, hazardous waste sites, paint factories, and cars and trucks dumps a lot of us into the air too. You probably don't know it, but gasoline is loaded with us toxins. There's benzene, toluene, all kinds of great stuff in gas.
Scientists say you cause cancer and other kinds of diseases. What do you think of that?
They can't prove a thing. That's why we're here, to make sure you people don't put any more laws that will keep us out of the air. I'm out of here.
Next, we'd like you to meet sulfur dioxide. I understand you just flew in from the Midwest.
Hey, I wouldn't miss this for all the pollution in New York City.
I'm sure the folks at home would like to know how you get into our air.
Well, heck, don't you read the newspapers? I've been making the front page at least once a week. Most of the time I shoot out smokestacks when power plants burn coal to make electricity.
And what kind of nasty things do you do?
Nasty? That's me. I think it's cool to make it hard for some people to breathe. And I can make trees and other plants grow more slowly. But here's the most rotten thing I do. When I get way up into the air, I react with oxygen and water in the sky. And presto, you get acid rain.
Acid rain is a big problem. It can hurt, kill fish, and other animals that live in the lakes and rivers, and some scientists think that it makes trees sick. Acid rain can even eat away at statues and buildings.
That's right. Hey, I can even travel a long way to do my dirty work. If I get pumped out of a smokestack in Ohio, I can ride the wind for hundreds of miles and turn up that acid rain in Vermont.
I really hope we can get rid of you soon, sulfur dioxide.
Good luck, guys. I gotta do some more picking before I catch the next east wind.
He's really rotten.
You think sulfur dioxide is rotten? You haven't met me yet.
You must be nitrogen oxide.
Call me Nitro for short. Give me an N!
N!
Give me an I!
I!
Give me a T!
T!
Give me an R!
R!
Give me an O!
O!
What's that spell?
Nitro!
What's that mean?
Dirty air! Hey, I didn't know pollutants could spell.
Very funny, Harry.
So how do you nitros get into the air?
We get airborne when cars, trucks, and planes and power plants burn fuel.
What happens once you're in the air?
We make it hard for people to breathe, especially people who already have asthma. And like sulfur dioxide, we react with water in the air and form acid rain. But we also make another form of pollution, and here she is, bad ozone.
Well, my friends the nitros pour into the air and get together with some other pollutants. As sun shines on all these lovely pollutants, it heats them up and creates bad ozone. And where there's ozone, there's smog.
Smog contains a lot of ozone.
That's right, Harry. And smog can really make city life miserable. It can make your eyes burn, your head ache, and your lungs explode.
But what I want to know is if ozone is so bad, why are people working so hard to fix it?
That low level ozone is just my rotten twin sister. She's just the good gas turned bad. I'm the good ozone that forms a high layer above the earth. I help absorb the harmful rays of the sun.
What are you doing here, sis?
I'm here to support the clean air laws. If certain chemicals get pumped in the atmosphere, I'll disappear. And without me, the harmful rays of the sun will kill some kinds of plants and give many more people skin cancer and eye disease.
But what kinds of chemicals are making you disappear?
It's those terrible CFCs.
Hey, I'm not so bad. People have used CFCs and coolants for refrigerators and air conditioners for your home and car. So what if I destroy a little bit of ozone? There's enough to last for years. Who needs ozone anyway?
People do. Tell them what else these CFCs are doing.
What else is ozone complaining about now? Global warming?
Excuse me, but did I just hear someone mention global warming?
Yeah, what do you want?
I just happen to be an expert on global climate change.
Are CFCs really changing the world's climate?
Well, I'm not sure, but over the past 100 years or so, people have been pouring gases such as CFCs and carbon dioxide into the air. And as they build up in the atmosphere, these gases may be acting like the glass in a greenhouse. They let the radiation from the sun in, but they keep the heat from getting out. And this may be causing the Earth's climate to become warmer.
I read that if the temperature goes up, sea levels may rise. Wow, some cities might be flooded someday.
Well, nice talking with you all, but I've got to do some more research so I can really nail these pollutants.
Hey, I'm not even the biggest cause of global climate change. You gotta talk to another pollutant about that.
There's only one pollutant on the list, carbon dioxide.
I hear you mention my name. I'm not really such a bad gas when I write them out. But 100 years ago, there's just the right amount of me in the air. But then people started burning more and more of me. And they built power plants and burned coal, and cars and trucks burned gasoline. And they started cutting down and burning forests. Every bit of burning releases more and more of me in the air. And as more of me got in the air, people started saying that the earth was warming up because of me. Yeah, like it's my fault. The reason you're such a mess because you use so much fuel, cut down so many trees.
You're right, carbon dioxide. Maybe we should be doing a special report on people. We're the ones who are really causing most air pollution.
But people can change. How about you? Can you think of some ways people can help fight air pollution?
Drive cars less. Use less electricity. Conserve forests and plant trees.
And that's the end of our special report. The bottom line, these air pollutants are a pretty tough bunch, but people can help create much of them, and people can reduce the amounts that are in our atmosphere. Thank you, and good night.
It's time for the percolator.